Hey guys, how you doing? I just wanted to go over a quick explanation of how I like to do my stock removal grinds. I'll start out if I have a little swedge or a false edge up here. I will put that on my flat platen at a specific angle that I like, and I can hold that on the platen and get a really nice symmetrical grind on each side. And then I will grind my center line for my cutting edge, and I will grind that on an angle of whatever. It's not less important, but what I like to do is establish the center line, because I found that over time, if you mark it, it tends to get worn out and it's harder to see that. So when you're grinding, it's a lot easier to know exactly where that center line is when you're grinding. Then I will put on this file guide. I like to use the file guide because I like to have a little bit of an angled plunge line. And I'll start off with a contact wheel to grind a hollow grind it, and that removes a lot of the material pretty quickly. I don't know if you can see it here, but you can see a little bit right here of that angle I established earlier. So I don't have to go all the way down. I'm just trying to remove a lot of this material. See, my grind still needs to come all the way up here. So after I do that on both sides, I will put on my flat platen, and essentially where that hollow of the wheel is will allow me to give me a good point to establish the top or like the cutting edge and where the spine is. That'll allow me to think. So it's a lot faster grinding the flats that way. So this is a 60 grit. It's a little bit rough, but this is a 60 grit on here, and it still has a little bit of ways, but you don't want to get too carried away. Sometimes you'll run right off. So from here I'll start stepping it up, but that just allows me to move through the grits a lot quicker than just grinding it all in the flats and trying to find it easier. I find it easier to find a hollow, and it's easier just to remove a lot of that material at one time, and then it gives you a good guide. Once you go to your flat, you can feel when it hits those 2 points and just goes a lot faster. So if that helps anybody, I hope you can use it. If not, appreciate your time.